Ladies and gentlemen, today we're about to uncover the secret to a no-blood robbery. Is this a heist or a hilarious show? The police soon arrived on the facing the fierce police. The robbers merely play-acted, as if they were in a silent film. After tossing a few smoke bombs, they vanished like magic, leaving the police scratching their heads. So the police deployed negotiation expert Ginger for a terrifying chat with the professor. She bluntly asked how many helicopters they needed. The professor nonchalantly replied that they needed just one helicopter, sending the officer beside him on a roller coaster of excitement. 4 robbers were out in the open. This meant the special forces team could easily turn them into movie stars. But Ginger suspected the professor was playing tricks because the special forces had sneakily reached the back door of the mint. They drilled a little hole in the door and popped in the camera. The scene that unfolded was jaw-dropping. The robbers were partying with guns galore. If they burst in, it would turn into a shooting game practice. Did the professor really underestimate the hostages? Suddenly, the comms team said robbers posted a hostage video online, all in matching outfits. Margie even handed out toy guns, making it laughable like a reality show. The scariest part: one of the hostages was the ambassador's daughter. The sheriff ordered everyone to retreat instantly, narrowly escaping chaos. The robbers could finally put their true plan into action. Let the fun begin. To produce new untraceable cash, targeting 5 trillion won. Is this a Trickster Kingdom scheme? But life is full of twists. The brave factory manager was brewing up ideas. Though his phone was confiscated, his brain was still buzzing. He ordered his employee Sayohu to complete the task, leaving her with no choice but to pretend to go find lunch. Who could guess this? During lunch, Sayohu stealthily snuck into the manager's office, hoping to dig out the straw for survival. What a surprise awaited her. Just as Sayohu was about to call for help, a robber burst in, and her heart jumped to her throat. Time to play pretend. Sayohu bravely stammered that she was a food explorer on the hunt for lunch. The genius Akang smiled gently and pulled out some bread from his pocket, looking like a chef coming to the rescue. He even started heating up milk for himself. While Sayohu tried to contact the police, Akang was as fast as lightning. Spotting Sayohu's sneaky demeanor without hesitation, he stepped forward and grabbed her hand, instantly plunging her into a state of complete confusion. At the crucial moment, the innocent fish saved her life. What a twist. They got the smartwatch, and the manager just needed to find a moment to sneak a call to the police to talk about a highlight. But this gang was hyper-vigilant, not even allowing him to close the door while using the restroom. How frustrating. He knew it was the only chance and had to bide his time. After 15 hours of waiting, police hadn't cracked the case. Shinjai decided to relax at the friend shop. Little did she know that the man before her was actually the mastermind of the robbery, the professor. While chatting, Shinjai's phone rang out of nowhere, and the professor hurried off to the next room. News of a breakthrough emerged. As long as the manager could receive the message, he could download the Trojan. What an endlessly entertaining and surprising twist. Unfortunately, in her panic, Sayohu dialed the wrong number, which turned into one giant silent call. Shinjai was exceedingly excited, but when she turned around, she found the professor eavesdropping behind the door. Talk about drama. She quickly pulled out handcuffs and asked the professor why he had to be so sneaky, making the humor hit a high note. Caught, the professor was flustered but soon regained composure, saying earnestly, "I love you so much." The relationship felt like a romantic movie, but Shinjai thought it might be time to get serious. After saying that, she hurried back to the scene. What a masterful performance by the mastermind. She immediately turned to inform Margie about the watch, instantaneously escalating the tension in the room to a breathtaking pitch. The manager sensed something big was about to happen. It was possibly their last chance, so he followed Sayohu, ready for an emergency plan. The manager discreetly handed the watch to Sayohu, who anxiously took the detector from Margie. It turned out the robbers wanted her to check the hostages. Sayohu thought to herself, well, this is a tall order. She thought she could play it off, but sharp-eyed Margie caught her in the act. Unbelievable. Suddenly, a piercing alarm rang out, and tears streamed down her face uncontrollably. It was sheer chaos. Margie angrily tore at Sayohu's clothes, only to realize the alarm was triggered by her necklace. He almost laid into her. In a fit of rage, he decided to deal with Sayohu. The room fell deathly silent, with only her sobs echoing. Then came a gunshot, and Margie felt a rush of satisfaction. What a feeling this was. Little did he know, Sayohu was not dead at all. A gang was pacing in the restroom, hesitating and unable to decide. Sayohu saw a glimmer of hope and encouraged Akang to shoot her in the belly, pretending to be dead. Truly cinematic. Margie even went to the restroom to check the corpse, not realizing Sayohu's scheme had worked. How magical. After this incident, everyone became docile, and the little factory felt reborn. Akang rallied everyone to dig tunnels. They planned to escape through the tunnel after the printing ended, but little did they know, the professor had another tunnel ready to go. The tunnels led in vastly different directions, trusting the hostages would lead the police astray. So, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Our story is just getting started.